This is Nation's Watchman. I'm Dimitri Fernando. Just wanting to let you know more videos are coming. We are going to be talking about many things. The LGBTQIA agenda, where does it come from? Why is it dangerous to society? What are their aims, their goals, their ambitions, their objectives? What are the steps in their playbook that they're going to be implementing, which they've implemented elsewhere? We are going to be talking about current affairs and politics and what that means for the rest of the world, the happenings in the USA, in UK, in the West, and how those affect the world. We are going to be talking also about creationism, about creation science, about how science backs a worldview where God is the creator. Or if you don't believe in God, where there is a creator, an intelligent design, an intelligent creator who has created creation. We are going to be talking about many aspects of this fact. So whether you believe in God or whether you don't believe in God, we'll be talking about there being an intelligent creative entity who has created the world and the universe, the entire universe that we see all around us, functioning according to the laws of physics, according to the laws of chemistry, the laws of biology, the laws of nature, the laws of astrophysics, functioning according to law and order. So we are going to be talking about many things. We are going to be talking about ancient times, pre-flood times, ancient civilizations, megalithic civilizations. We are going to be talking about fallen angels. We are going to talk about Nephilim. We are going to be talking about things to come, things that are yet to come, things that are prophesied, how those things could play out. Different viewpoints on these subjects. We'll be talking about things going on in the world that you probably wouldn't hear about on mainstream media. We will be talking about a lot of interesting, a lot of eye-opening, a lot of mind-expanding, a lot of probably controversial subjects. And if you want to hear it, stay tuned. I also want to let you know that since I am a 40+ year old man living here in Colombo, Sri Lanka, I'll be talking to all age groups and demographics, but primarily to people of my own age group and demographic who are in their 40s, their 30s and 40s, 50s, and going up to 60. So if you want to put a label on it, let's say adults from 30 to 60 who live in the urban areas of Sri Lanka, but also it's relevant to people who are less than 30 and who are more than 60 and who are living in other parts of the country, other parts of the world, other countries of the world. You're all going to get a lot of information, a lot of knowledge from this, which you can use to better your own life as well. So if you are a person who is between 30 and 60, whether you're single, whether you're a parent, if you like me have kids of between 10 and 15 years old, you will find a lot of relevant information, because that is the perspective from which I will be speaking to you. There's a lot of stuff that you need to be aware of as a parent, or if you have nieces and nephews, if you have cousins, if your friends have kids and you are fond of them, you really need to be aware of all this stuff that's going on, because all this stuff is going to really affect them. It's going to be dangerous to them. It's going to be things that will affect their body as well as their mind and their spirit. And if you don't take action, there's no one else who's going to take action. So as a nation's watchman, I stand to bring you the information. As a nation's watchman, you stand for the fight, because if you don't fight, who is going to fight? The other side has activists who are coming in full force, well funded from the Western NGOs, who are coming to destabilize, destroy, and demoralize this country. When I say this country, I mean the people of this country, the children of this country, the youth of this country. So if you want to stand against them, if you want your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, your relatives, your friends to live a prosperous and a fulfilled life, rather than the chaos and the disillusionment, the suicidality, the depression that you see in the West as a result of giving into these sort of ideologies, then you really need to pay attention and you really need to be willing to take action. Remember that action doesn't happen by just keeping within your own four walls and thinking, oh, this is my child, I'm going to look after my child, I'm going to look after his well-being, and not being willing to speak out for everybody else. Because remember, everybody's having their own children, but if you don't take action to protect them, then they are going to have the same attitude and think, oh, when your child needs action, they'll think, oh, they want to protect their own children. So what do you need to do? You need to listen, you need to learn, you need to critically think whether what I'm saying is true. You need to be willing to really analyze and see for yourself without just trusting in trusted sources, without trusting in mainstream media. You need to take these things seriously, because the time is now when the nation's watchmen have to stand up and take a stand. So this is Nation's Watchman. Like this channel, like this video, subscribe to this channel, switch on your notifications, share this video on all your socials, and I'll talk to you again very soon.